Actually, guys, there's a third shifter option that I'm about to reveal to you. Now, there's two variants of these, two different lengths, and you're gonna say, well, where's the rest of it? Well, these are simply a one-piece relocation of the factory tripod. So we're basically taking your factory tripod that normally came out to probably about here and just shortening it up. Now, the reason why it won't be found as much and it's not gonna be as popular is it will not bring everything in close enough for most vehicle applications. These work great on the Z and G chassis. So like your 350Z, 370Z, G35, G37, these are gonna be a direct drop in, and you actually reutilize all of the factory shifter components. So when you get your transmission, make sure that you have your extension, the entire tripod, the linkage, the shift lever, everything, because you're basically just gonna take the 3 bolts off of the top, pop the entire assembly out, drop it in here, bolt it down, and then just rebolt it back to the transmission. And it's gonna shorten your tripod down significantly. Now, with this particular setup, the one thing you're not going to use is there won't be any linkage coupler included. The reason being is the factory shift linkage will just need to be shortened to match back up to your assembly. So the shorter version, which is designed for the 350Z when it's being mounted to JZ motor, drops it right in place. You will what you're gonna end up doing is removing all of the straight from both clevis ends of the factory CD009 linkage. So cut out all the straight, take both clevises, butt them up end to end, and weld them together, and that's it. The next question you might be asking is, why do you have two different lengths? If we stack them on there, what you're gonna see is there is a length difference. Well, guess what? We went ahead and made one that will also work on the LS swaps. So same thing, if you got a Z or a G, you wanna do an LS swap with your factory transmission in the car, well, guess what? You just buy the LS version of it. This one will move the shifter back for those who might think they can get this to work in something else. From these mounting holes on the transmission to the center pivot point of the shifter is 6 5/8, so 6.625 inches. Simple as that. The shorter version for the JZ is gonna be 5 1/4 from mounting holes to the center pivot point. So like I said, odds are most cars, I have yet to come across anything else other than some guys that were building some chassis cars and their entire tunnel was cut out anyway. So it didn't really matter. They weren't trying to get their shifter to come back up through the original center console hole opening. So, but these are a good option. And the one thing I will say is this has by far the best feel out of all of the shifters. Not being biased, it's very simple. It reuses all factory components. So it feels just like the factory ZG shifter does, because there's nothing aftermarket. As well designed as the other versions are, they're more suitable for just trying to get an application and complete your swap. If you have a Z or a G, buy one of these, drop your factory stuff in, boom, set it, forget it, and it feels just like day one with your original VQ motor. Other than that, I mean, they're nice and handy, easy to install. Like I said, they reutilize all of the factory pieces. The dimensions from center point to bolt mounting holes, in case you forget, are gonna be in the items details on the website. And go ahead, like this video, subscribe, share it, get the word out. As you can see, 1, 2, 3.5, since there's 2 different versions of it, of shifters that I've come up with and designed for making these popular conversions as turnkey and easily attainable as possible. So go ahead, click subscribe, spread the word. Thanks for watching the video. Appreciate your time and effort.